Right there, welcome back to Howson versus, and you know why we're starting this week, don't you? Yes, we are starting there, and we're starting there because you lot all tagged me and the channel in this clip, seriously, at least 100 times. Roll VT.
Gabby! Gabby!
I submitted that, by the way.
Oh, Gabby!
I'm going to be honest with you, it actually looks like he's crying. Now, shout out to Jamie O'Hara for posting this because this little bit of behind the scenes was absolutely sensational. And I thought everybody's attention turned to Gabby Agbonlahor, didn't it? As soon as everyone thought, what's going on here? And then he's absolutely delivered this masterpiece. Why are you crying? Why, honestly, why are you crying over a league game? I don't get it. Anyway, like I said, the guy's a prat. It wasn't a great week for Agbonlahor because Garry Neville also ripped into him a little bit as well. Now, they did use the stat that we pulled out on here of him scoring like once in 20 games or whatever it was like that.
When I said about Vidic, that's my opinion. Listen, Nemanja Vidic was a top defender, but when I played against him, I didn't say anybody else. There'd be clips where Torres had him on a bagel. Drogba had, Drogba had him on a bagel.
Yeah.
There'd be clips and I had him on a bagel. Certain defenders you didn't find it tough against.
And even the Torres myth. Torres scored like, I think, 3 goals in 15 against him. Someone said, and I actually don't think this is true, hilarious if it is, Vidic scored as many against Torres as Torres scored against Vidic, which is well funny, by the way, for a centre-half. Anyway, I don't know if that's true or not. Please let me know in the comments if it is. Where Drogba... And I had him on a bagel. Wait, hang on. I'm just going to read that out again in case you missed it. So, Gabby Agbonlahor, yeah, him. He says, there'll be clips where Torres, Drogba, and I had him on a bagel. Now, for starters, at one point, Fernando Torres in the Premier League, not in a blue shirt. It was when he played for Liverpool because he was shit when he played for Chelsea. When he played for Liverpool, there was a time when Fernando Torres was a serious footballer, but the fact remains that he scored 3 goals against Nemanja Vidic in 15 games, but he won all of the leagues in that time. Now, Drogba, Drogba was a hell of a player on his day, and especially in cup finals, he had a good run at us. And United and Chelsea in that time, they were going head to head. They were battles. 1v1, Vidic against Drogba, clash of the Titans. Where the fuck does Gabby Agbonlahor come and sit in this little fucking thingy here? It's like saying, tell you what, Manchester United have had some phenomenal Scottish managers. Matt Busby, Alex Ferguson, David Moyes. One of these things doesn't fucking belong here, lads. Fernando Torres, Drogba. No. Stop it. Do not put yourself in their fucking category, you absolute sausage. Next up, Rasmus Hojlund. Oh, he's offside. Now, I thought we was going to be talking about this week because, for starters, Garry Neville annoyed me. And I've spoken about that already, so I'm not going to go too deep back into that one again. I love Garry Neville, and I love everything he played for, stood for, and I love everything he's doing post-life. I mean, he's literally living the football fan's dream. I love everything he stands for, but I hate a couple of things. One, how neutral he is on United. Why is Jamie Carragher allowed to be a fan, and you're not? Why is there no United fanboy? Rio's the closest thing to a United fanboy that we have on telly, and even he gets hammered for going over the top sometimes. Why can't Garry Neville just be like, yeah, I fucking love United, and here we go. So I don't like that, and I don't like how he diminishes his career, because you get fuckwits trying to put him and Micah Richards and Jamie Carragher on the same level. And when I say one of these things ain't the same, Garry Neville's a different one, but not for the same reasons as above. Garry Neville's a far superior player to both Micah Richards and Jamie Carragher. But anyway, Garry Neville in the commentary last week takes it all the way back to the foul on Marcus Rashford, which, all right, it was soft. I'll give you that. It was soft, right? But it was a foul. So he has to take it back to the foul and mention it's a bit soft. All right, it was a bit soft. So what? Like, how many times do you see a soft foul given away in football nowadays? Fucking, that's about every 37 seconds. Then the ball gets crossed in from said free kick. Right, I'm going to pause there, right, because we all remember the sequence of how this went, don't we? Right, except Joe and all of the other lot, the Sport Bible, the fucking Joe, all of them crew. They all did the same fucking thing. Joe posted a screenshot of the build-up to that fucking free kick going in. You remember we scored from a corner. That's quite important to this. And it says, replays show United's opening goal was offside, with the text, you can't make it up. Here's the thing, lads. You just fucking did. You literally just made it up. The build-up to the goal wasn't offside. The build-up to the free kick wasn't offside. Casemiro standing in an offside position. An offside position is not offside. How many fucking times do you need to be told the rules? It's not offside to be standing offside. It's offside if you become active and get hold of the fucking ball. How many times? How many fucking times? You just don't see this for any other football club, do you? You don't see every single fucking thing that happened on a football pitch scrutinised within an inch of its life. And people go, oh, United get all this fucking coverage. We do, but it's always negative. There's always this negative pull on it. I tell you what, here's what we didn't get any coverage of. Mike Ash fucking diving and getting Casemiro booked. And we know that we won't. I tweet it all the fucking time. You're not going to get an apology for this. That was wrong. Never fucking touched on. Never. As soon as it's United, they have to fucking invent things. And then actually have the audacity to say, you can't make this up when you fucking made it up. Up the fucking Reds. He did get community noted. So at least there's that. I like the community notes. Keeping people honest. Danny Murphy, not to actually text me about this one and said, you want to hear what Danny Murphy's saying on the radio? Basically, he sort of insinuated that when United was successful, we were outspending everybody. Okay. Get your notepads and pens out, it's time to go to school. Throughout the 90s, Manchester United were accused of being Moneybags United and buying our success and this, that and the other. And obviously that continued into the 2000s, and the only time it's actually relevant is kind of now when we aren't successful. Becoming the behemoth that we were, that won 13 Premier League titles, from 1992 to 1998, and the reason 1998 is quite interesting is because that was the summer that we went on and won the treble. We did spend big money in that summer, right? But we spent big money on the back of 4 titles that included 2 doubles, right? And we spent big money because Arsenal had just overtaken us, pipped us to the league and the cup, actually, and we probably weren't far off being treble quality. Dwight York changed all of that. Doesn't get enough credit for that, by the way. But I just wanted to read this out because I think you'll be fucking shocked about how much money Manchester United spent in the 90s when we collected 2 doubles and 4 titles. Now, you think of any other team that has won in 6 years, 4 titles. I mean, actually, it's from 92 to 98. I mean, that's summer 92, isn't it, really? So United were, like, within about 3 points of winning 6 consecutive titles. So United obviously blew people out of the water with their spend for those 6 titles, right? No, let me read it out to you. So, in that time, Newcastle had a net spend of £40 million. But in the 90s, that was serious cash. Now, obviously, they had a world record fee for Alan Shearer in the middle of all this lot. So, fucking poor Newcastle, man, no one cares about us. We've had fucking shite owners forever. No, you didn't. You had people that blew money. You literally spent the most. The reason that you competed with Kevin Keegan in the 90s, because you fucking poured money into it, 40 million. Nearly 10 million more than the nearest highest spend, which was obviously United, right? No, it was Arsenal with 31 million, right? They did win the Premier League in that time, but what they did was they built a team that then competed for quite a while. So who was third? Well, yeah, of course, it was Manchester United. It was the hugely successful in the 90s Liverpool. What did they win in the 90s? Fuck all, right? So United must have been 4th. Who else is there? Chelsea. What? Before Roman Abramovich? Jesus. United got to be in this ballpark though, right? 5th. Spurs. And obviously, it's Spurs. They won fuck all. Now, for those City fans that are watching, Google where Manchester City was in 1998. I don't mean Google where they were, I mean Google what league they were in. But I'm not listing all the fucking teams that spent more money than Manchester United. So, all right, you got Newcastle spending 40 million, Arsenal spending 31 million, you got Liverpool spending 29 million, Chelsea 27, Spurs 18, City 12 million in this 6 years where United was like a win away from fucking 6 titles on the spin. What did Manchester United spend? We made a profit of £40,000. So Danny Murphy and everybody else that peddles this myth about Manchester United buying success, you're fucking wrong. Now, we did spend heavily in summer of 1998. From 1999 to 2003, what did Manchester United spend? Well, we spent 90 million. That was on the back of all the success that we brought in. 92 to 2003. Remember, United have, in that time, from summer 98, 99, 2000, 2001, we delivered another 3 titles, putting us on 7 titles in 9 years. In that time, who spent the most money? Newcastle. And then United was second. And then Liverpool were £300,000 behind us. And then Chelsea, City, Spurs, Arsenal. So between 92 and 2003, United, I don't think you can say we bought our success at all. Now, 2003 is an interesting distinction because what happened in 2003? Well, shit went fucking wild, right? I'm going to be real with you. Between 2003-4 and 2013, when Sir Alex Ferguson retired, Chelsea spent 524 million. City spent 434 million. Liverpool spent 168 million. And United spent 123 million. At what point here did Manchester United blow teams out of the water when it came to transfers? Now, those figures there, 500 million, that was what Chelsea spent in a 9-year period. They spent that in fucking January last year, I think. These figures now seem mental. And the fact that United made a profit in the first 7 years of the Premier League of 40 grand is nuts. But any time Manchester United are accused of buying the success that we had when we dominated the Premier League for 20 years, just laugh, shake your head, and realise that you're talking to a complete and utter fuckwit that has just been brainwashed by the media. Listen, there's a great article that summarises everything I've just said there. Republic of Mancunia. Scott did some excellent work, and that is the source of all the data that we've got on there. Please go give it a read and give him some support because that's an excellent article that I reference frequently. And finally, I got roasted off Jose Mourinho.
I'm happy that you were not the last.
You see? Respect.
You know, people must respect the football guys. You know, with this belly, you cannot be. Come on.
No, come on. Hey. Black eye, he's got a black eye. Finish.
Oh. 21 kilometers yesterday.
All right. Respect, huh?
Respect.
What a way to finish. I love it.
Which the internet seemed to like. I don't know. Take it on the chin. See you in the next one.